So I do have a video for you guys about Barrett's response to Kamala about the climate change crisis, and I'm just like infuriated with her. And I understand we're in a different political climate, and she's trying to be careful with her answers, but I wish she would just answer a question directly. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and you click the bell. Also, if you like and share and comment and leave me a thumbs up. Also, consider following me on my Twitter page, Jordan Show, as well. And as you guys all know, I'm selling merchandise. Winter is coming around the corner, and we all need somebody to cuddle up, because in this pandemic, baby, we can't even have close contact with anyone if we didn't even meet them yet. You get what I mean? So it comes in different sizes, different colors. My big ass can fit on one, so I'm sure you guys can too. I'd really appreciate you if you purchase one, or even consider buying something else like a hoodie, and I would really be very, very happy to my heart. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys watch this clip, and I'm going to come back with some more.
COVID-19 is infectious?
I think, yes, I do accept that COVID-19 is infectious. That's something of which I feel like, we could say you take judicial notice of. It's an obvious fact, yes.
Do you accept that smoking causes cancer?
I'm not sure exactly where you're going with this, but, the notice that smoking causes...
The question is what it is. You can answer it if you believe. Yes or no?
Senator Harris, yes, every package of cigarettes warns that smoking causes cancer.
And do you believe that climate change is happening and is threatening the air we breathe and the water we drink?
Senator, again, I was wondering where you were going with that. You have asked me a series of questions that are completely uncontroversial, like whether COVID-19 is infectious, whether smoking causes cancer, and then trying to analogize that to eliciting an opinion on me that is a very contentious matter, opinion from me that is on a very contentious matter of public debate. And I will not do that. I will not express a view on a matter of public policy, especially one that is politically controversial, because that's inconsistent with the judicial role, as I have explained.
Thank you, Judge Barrett, and you've made your point clear that you believe it's a debatable point. Mr. Chairman, these proceedings, I believe, lack legitimacy in the eyes of the people of our country. Americans are right now suffering from a deadly pandemic, and we are also suffering a historic economic crisis. The Senate should be working day and night to provide economic relief to families, and not rushing a Supreme Court confirmation. We are also in the middle of an election. More than 12 million Americans have already voted. The American people want whomever wins this election to fill this seat. My Republican colleagues know that, I believe. This hearing has done nothing to alleviate the concerns raised about why this nominee was chosen and why this is being rushed when the American people deserve to be heard. So again, I would say, let us not pretend that we don't know what consequences rushing this confirmation will have for the American people. There are countless issues at stake, and to be candid, people are very, very scared. They are scared that allowing President Trump to jam this confirmation through would roll back rights for generations, scared about what it means to the future of voting rights, about what it means for civil rights, for workers' rights, for consumer rights, for climate change, and the right to a safe and legal abortion, not to mention access to health care regardless of income or pre-existing conditions. They are also deeply concerned about what this means for our nation's continued pursuit of the timeless principle, equal justice under law. And I share those concerns. Sadly, my Senate Republican colleagues are doing, I believe, great harm with this illegitimate process. And if they are successful, it has the potential to do great damage. And I believe that damage is to the people of our country and to the United States Supreme Court. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So when I think about climate change, when I think about the weather, in my opinion, within my 27 years, almost 28 years on Earth, I feel like it's been highly, highly humid and highly hot in the South. I mean, temperatures are still it's gotten a little bit better now since we are approaching, the middle of October. But I mean, it's very hot. And I also think about hurricanes. I think about New Orleans. I think about Texas. I think about Miami. I think about cities that are basically in the South. And then within my almost 28 years of, living, I've been suffering from living in hurricane states. You know, Hurricane Katrina, one in 2005, that hit. It ruined my life. I lost friends because of that. I had to change schools because of that. We lost things because of that. And New Orleans is actually predicted to be pretty much an island, pretty much not even an island, baby, a fucking lake in 2050 if the sea levels do not become infrastructure the correct way. Same goes with Miami, Florida. Same goes with Houston, Texas. And if we don't get this together, it can definitely cause a rupture in the South. Now, with Amy Coney Barrett, what my thing is about her is it's not just about the climate change that bothered me. It's what also bothered me when Kamala basically asked her saying, "Do you think COVID is infectious?" And she's just saying, "I think." Well, can you just say an answer that's according to the CDC? Can you say an answer that's according to an infectious disease person like Dr. Fauci? And then another thing that bothered me was that she's not in this video, but she just wasn't aware that the Trump administration is trying to appeal the Affordable Care Act that was implemented by Barack Obama in 2010. And that really bothered me as well, because there's no way you did not know. And it's very, very highly knowledgeable that she's being a little bit more to the right than to being neutral. She's appealing more to the conservative party as opposed to being honest about the situation. And like I said, I do understand we are in a political climate where the political sphere has become mainstream and has become a reality show. And now it's all about clicks and news and gossip. But at the same time, like, you know, can you just answer a question that's directed towards on a factual basis, like COVID, like the Affordable Care Act, like climate change, and like other things that you've been blocking and throwing shady responses because you feel like the next question is going to hurt you based on the question that you answered before. And I'm really tired of it. And I think I'm highly disappointed in this administration at the fact that we couldn't wait until after election, because we as Americans, we are suffering enough in terms of this pandemic, in terms of high unemployment, in terms of not getting a stimulus check, in terms of being just clustered in our homes in quarantine, not being able to effectively and being under the normalcy of communication with other people. And I think it's just weird and crazy and highly stupid that we have to go through this process of electing somebody to the Supreme Court when we are in the midst of the election that can really, really ruin us or help us within the next 4 years. And it's just insane. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and you click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yay.